Have you ever wondered why Venezuelan oil, despite its vast reserves, is struggling to reach global markets? Let's explore the unfolding situation regarding Venezuela's oil industry and U.S. involvement. Recently, U.S. President Donald Trump expressed intentions to liberate Venezuelan oil flow. In a briefing, he indicated that the sale of Venezuelan oil would be controlled by the U.S. for the benefit of both nations. This came shortly after U.S. forces detained President Nicolas Maduro. Trump stated, "We're going to rebuild the oil infrastructure," suggesting that oil companies would fund these expenses in exchange for access to Venezuela's oil. But there's a significant problem. This oil flow has been hindered by U.S. sanctions, which have largely crippled Venezuela's economy. Sanctions aimed at undermining Maduro's regime have instead led to a widespread humanitarian crisis, forcing millions to flee. During an announcement, Trump claimed that Venezuela could turn over millions of barrels of sanctioned oil to the U.S., asserting control over the proceeds for the benefit of both nations. His administration quickly directed the Energy Department to execute this oil plan. The U.S. has long been involved in sanctions against Venezuela, beginning in response to the nationalization of the oil industry in 2005. These sanctions prevent any U.S. companies from operating within Venezuela that are associated with sanctioned individuals, giving rise to the current dire circumstances. Venezuelan oil production has plummeted from a historical high to a mere fraction of its potential. In recent years, the country, rich in oil reserves, exported just over $4 billion of crude oil, significantly trailing behind other oil giants. What does this mean for ordinary Venezuelans? The sanctions have not only restricted oil production but have worsened economic conditions across the country. Underinvestment, coupled with sanctions preventing access to necessary technologies, has left Venezuela's oil industry in disrepair. As Trump and officials like Marco Rubio speak about benefiting the people of Venezuela, they skirt the issue of how U.S. sanctions have directly contributed to the country's ongoing crisis. Historically, Venezuela's oil industry has a complex relationship with the U.S. While U.S. companies once exploited its resources, current claims about stealing oil lack legal basis under international law. Venezuela retains sovereignty over its oil resources. In summary, while U.S. officials advocate for the flow of Venezuelan oil, it's crucial to recognize that past and ongoing sanctions have drastically impacted Venezuela's ability to access its own wealth. Instead of benefiting the Venezuelan people, these actions have fueled further hardship. If you want to stay informed about this evolving situation, don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates.